नमस्ते स्टूडेंट्स, खुश रहो बढ़िया हूँ। IJVN डॉक्टर नरेंद्र सिंह शेखावत, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ शल्यतंत्र, फैकल्टी ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक साइंस, ज्योति विद्यापीठ वुमेन्स यूनिवर्सिटी जयपुर। In previous class, we discussed about pyogenic liver abscess, and today's class we will discuss about amoebic liver abscess. Amoebic liver abscess is a complication of amoebic dysentery, which is caused by Entamoeba histolytica. Pathology: the protozoa passes from the colonic lesions via the portal vein into the liver, usually into the upper and posterior portion of the right lobe. Liver function begins with intrahepatic portal thrombosis and infarction. The cytolactic activity starts and leads to liquefaction of the surrounding stromal and parenchymal structures, resulting in formation of large single abscess. 30% have more than one abscess. Commonest location of amoebic liver abscess is right posterior superior part of the liver. Posterior superior part of the liver. This is the right posterior superior part of the liver. This is the right superior part and posteriorly also. Spread out trophocytes amoebic abscess. Liver, the amoebic liver abscess. This is the right posterior superior aspect. Portal system collect the blood from gross appearance. Liver is usually enlarged. The liquefied materials within the abscess is characteristically viscous and semi-transparent. Content is a mixture of RBCs, leukocyte, broken down liver cells, and chick looks reddish brown clad and is described as chocolate sauce or anchovy sauce. In early cases, the wall of abscess is thin with little fibrosis, where older cases have a fibrous capsule. Anchovy sauce was seen in amoebic liver, as you can see in this pic. Microscopic three zones are recurrent: central necrotic zone, middle zone showing destruction of parenchymal cells, and outer zone which is adjacent to the fibrous capsule and in which amoeba are demonstrated. Clinical features: amoebic abscess develop after attack of amoebic dysentery. It may also develop even in a carrier who has not so definite symptoms and sign of amoebic dysentery. So anemia and loss of weight are first to appear, yet the typical symptoms are fever, pain, superior surface abscess may cause pain, tenderness in hepatomegaly also. Complications: prognosis is better than pyogenic, but if untreated, it may burst into right pleural cavity, resulting in empyema, right lung causing bronchohepatic fistula and lung sepsis, pneumonia, peritoneal cavity, also called peritonitis, pericardial cavity also. Rarely, the big abscess may extend into kidney as well. You can see the relations of the liver, pleura effect, lungs effect, pericardium effect, intestine effect, and CBD effect also. Investigations same as maximum same as pyogenic liver, blood examination, serological test, sigmoidoscopy, radiography, or liver function test also. Now treatment. Management of amoebic liver abscess is mainly drug therapy with amoebicidal drugs. Few abscesses, particularly the large one, may require needle aspiration. Amoebic drugs, metronidazole, 750 mg orally TDA for 5 to 10 days, amethine, dehydroamethane, chloroquine, also alternative. Needle aspirin indicated are persistence of clinical features of amoebic abscess following a course of amoebicidal drugs. Clinical radiological evidence of presence of hepatic abscess. Drug therapy also used. Drug therapy should be instituted several drugs day before aspiration. No drugs should be injected directly into the abscess cavity. Also, aspiration of amoebic abscess under US guidance or through right at intercostal space in the midclavicular line. Student, you can see this is the right side US guided needle in earth intercostal space on midclavicular line. This you can see surgical drainage of abscess. This carries great morbidity and mortality. It's only indicated when abscess is secondly as evident by needle aspiration, amoebic peritonitis. Surgery. Indication of surgery even after repeated aspirations. If abscess cavity fills again, thick pus, multilocated abscess, subset abscess, chordate lobe abscess, multiple abscess. Procedure. Through transperitoneal approach, the abscess area is opened, pus is evacuated, Malicot catheter is pressed and brought out through a separate step incision. The catheter is kept in situ until drainage stops completely. Complete drainage of pus will be confirmed by repeat US. During discharge, advice is given to avoid alcohol. Chloroquine, diloxanide, furet also given. Complications surgery, bleeding, anesthesia, pleura, bleeding, liver failure, interperitoneal abscess formation, bile leak also. Drainage Drainage of amoebic abscess transperitoneal placing Malicos catheter into the abscess cavity. As you can see, Malicos catheter insert into right superior posteriorly. This picture is showing the operative procedure of evacuation of pus from amoebic, amoebic, amoebic liver abscess. As you can see the drainage. And this one is the Malicos catheter inserted into the amoebic abscess, and this one is the evacuation of pus from pus cavity by needle aspiration. Okay, students. Uh, This is all about the amoebic liver abscess. This session is powered by Digital Session 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Hope you are satisfied with this digital session. If you have any query or doubt, please mention in comments box. I will resolve it soon. Thank you, students. Namaste, students. I JVN Dr. Narendra Singh Segaut, Assistant Professor, Department of Shalyatantra, Faculty of Ayurvedic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. In previous class we discussed about definition, causes, etiology, pathophysiology of renal stone. In sequence, in sequence, today we will discuss about types and diagnostic techniques of renal stone to find out renal stone. Let's begin with types. Oxalate stone, also called as Melbury stone, as it is brown in color with sharp projection. It is invariably calcium oxalate stone, show envelope crystals in urine. It is invariably calcium. It is invariably calcium oxalate stones, show envelope crystal in urine. Phosphate stones, 10 to 15%. It is either calcium phosphate or calcium Magnesium ammonium phosphate stone usually occurring in an infected urine. It is smooth and white in color in an alkaline urine. It enlarges rapidly, filling renal calyx, taking their shape called as staghorn calculus. It is radiopaque and attains a large size. Uric acid stones are smooth, hard, yellowish, multiple, and radiolucent. They are seen in gout, hyperuricosuria. Urate stones. Cystine stones occur in cystinuria where there is defective absorption of cystine from the renal tubules. Autosomal recessive condition. It, it is seen in young girls, occur only in acidic urine. It is multiple, soft yellow in color. It attains large. It is radiopaque because it contains sulfur. Xanthine stones are very rare, smooth brick red in color due to altered xanthine metabolism. Here there is deficiency in xanthine oxidase enzyme. Indigo stones, very rare blue in color. Struvite stone, it is a compound of magnesium, ammonium phosphate and mixed with carbonate. It occurs in presence of ammonia and urea splitting organisms in urine. Example Proteus Klebsiella. Shape of crystals in urine. Ta- First, types and types correlated with shape of crystal. Calcium oxalate monohydrate crystal shape is dumbbell shape. Calcium oxalate dihydrate shape is envelope shape. Uric acid uric acid shape is yellowish of varying size and shape. Cystine hexagonal very soft stone. Triple stone shape is coffin lid shape. Clinical features. Pain. Renal pain is located over renal angle, hypochondrium, and lumbar region. Often severe, radiating to grow and testis in male with vomiting due to pylorospasm. Pain worsen on movement. Hematuria is common. Pyluria. Fever. Tenderness in renal angle with often a mass in the loin due to hydronephrosis, which moves with respiration and is bimanually transferable. Dilatable, smooth, soft, as urinary tract infection, often hypertension. Investigations: blood, ESR, serum, calcium, phosphate, creatinine, blood, urea, uric acids. Urine, calcium urate, cystine if suspected, only pH, specific gravity. Plain X-ray, KUB to see kind, kidney shadows, stones. IBU to see renal function and hypertension. US abdomen can detect every radiolucent stone and give information about the changes in renal parenchyma. Urine analysis and culture and sensitivity to identify bacteria. Diagnostic studies. First of all, we can do cystoscopy, as you can see in this diagram. Then IVP, intravenous pressure. We can measure intravenous pressure in this. The USG. This is very unique uh, diagnostic tool for renal stone. Treatment part will start in next class. So student, this is about all about the types of renal stone and diagnostic techniques of renal stone. This session is powered by Digital Session 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. I hope you are satisfied with this digital session, digital version 2.0, powered by 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. I hope you are satisfied with this digital session. If you have any doubts and query, please mention comment box. I will resolve it soon. Thank you, students.